Yeah, I wasn't even gonna make this video, but I'm just like so sad right now. I'm literally so sad right now. This is what happens to you if you stop taking Mounjaro, Zepbound, any of these GLP medicines. I had no clue that this would happen. I always thought that I was, eating good or whatever. Um, Let me give you a story real quick. I lost a lot of weight taking Mounjaro. It took me about a year to get it down, but I went from 240 to 164ish, 165ish, okay? And I was happy. I was looking good. I was feeling good. 240 to 165. You're like, oh, yeah, girl, you did that, okay? And so I don't know if it was, my diabetic, what is she? The nurse practitioner that looks over the diabetes, because I do have diabetes type 2. I don't know if it was a mistake in her part by saying, oh, you've lost all the weight. You don't need this anymore, right? So I'm like, okay, I don't need like a low maintenance dose or nothing. No, you'll be fine because you told me how you diet. You told me, how you eat or whatever. And I'm like, okay. But y'all, let me tell you right now, I am at a whopping 204 pounds. 2 weeks ago, I was at 198. My weight is climbing. I have not changed my diet. I haven't changed the way I eat so much. I was kind of like intermittent fasting. So that could have been an issue. But let me tell you, do not get off of this medication without a plan, without a lifestyle change. I'm so depressed, y'all. All my clothes, I gave them away because they were all too big. And now I can't fit my clothes because they're all too small. 28-inch waist, this and this and that. Everything is too small. And it's like all the weight is here and in my thighs. I recently started a little challenge. If you look on my shorts, I've started a challenge where I'm back to walking, I'm back to working out, and I'm also trying to do the right thing diet-wise. I'm also asking my doctor to put me back on the GLP-1 because this is depressing. This is so depressing, and I'm actually sad. And I've tried to keep, a positive mindset. But you know what? The food noise, as you know, a lot of people talk about the food noise, it's tearing me down. It's tearing me down. I'm on this challenge to lose weight. And let me tell you what I ate today. For breakfast, I had 3 eggs and 2 pieces of toast, okay? You might be like, oh yeah, that sounds great, okay? For a snack, I had a whole apple with peanut butter. And then for lunch, I had me a ham and turkey sandwich that I made with a piece of Kobe Jack cheese. I haven't ate anything else, but I feel stuffed, I feel fat, and I look fat. I don't understand where the weight gain is coming from. I went to my primary doctor, and she's like, I don't know. Let's just put you on Ozempic. Well, I've been on Ozempic for 2 months, not lost 1 pound. So I don't know if it's some underlying something else going on with me, but I just know that I want you to know to do not come off of this with a plan. Make sure if you do, you have your lifestyle has changed. I know some people have came off of it and they're doing well. And I've heard that people have came off it and their weight came back like drastically. And I feel like this is happening to me. I'm terrified, I'm scared, and I'm like, the hardest thing to me is finding clothes because, y'all, I was literally like, I don't need these, I don't need these. And now I have nothing but leggings and I look fat in my clothes. And it's messing with me mentally and emotionally. And I feel like it's going to cause depression. So, like I'm telling you now, it all looks good, but just make sure that you have a plan in place before you take off of these. And then also, I started a new job and the insurance is so different. It's a high deductible insurance. So when the doctor went and wrote me this prescription for Ozempic, it was $1,000 and some change. I was paying $35 for my Mounjaro, and it was for like 90 days. So just going from a medication, $35. For the Mounjaro, they wanted $8. For the Ozempic, they wanted $1,000 and some change. So I'm going to make an appointment with the diabetic doctor, but I actually think I'm going to go to one of the more endocrine type doctors because I don't feel right by her telling me, oh, you're okay, let's take you off of this. Now, my mental health, my weight, and everything has changed, and it shouldn't have been like that. What they say to do when you achieve your weight with these GLPs, these Ozempics, these Zepbounds, these Mounjaros, Wegovy, Jardiance is a pill that helps, but that pill makes you pee a lot, by the way. It makes you pee a lot. So before you get Jardiance, be careful. And I think another thing was I used to be on metformin. They say, that messes up your stomach, da 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 da. But you know what? If that made my stomach go down, I want it back. I didn't have any issues after the first couple of days of taking that medicine, the metformin. I'll gladly take it back if it'll take off this weight. I feel heavy. I feel so heavy in my legs. And when I do go for these walks, it's like, girl, you are obese. Now that I had a touch of, not being so obese, you can tell the difference in your body. You can tell the difference that, I'm no longer under my BMI. I feel fat. You feel heavy. I'm sorry. I feel fat. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm back fat. And I don't like it. But you know what? I did set a goal a couple weeks ago that I will work on getting my weight back down, even if I can't get my Ozempic covered or whatever. I don't even want to be on Ozempic. She gave me a sample. The sample, I've got one more dose, but I don't have $1,000. I do have 8 injectables of Mounjaro in there. So I'm going to just switch it back. That medicine is expensive. I'm not about to let it go to waste. So I'm going to switch back to the Mounjaro. I'm going to tell the nurse practitioner that I'm doing it because I'm not wasting no $1,000 box of medication. I want to know if the food noise is going to go away. That's my biggest thing. I've never had food noise. Food noise, that's when, you just crave a lot of things. I have it so bad now. I've never had it bad. I went and bought some vegetables the other day, some fruits. And so tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to drink celery juice. I got celery. I'm going to put it in my juicer, and I'm just going to drink straight celery juice. I bought this book. Well, I got it from the library. This book about juicing celery and all the benefits and everything. And I'm going to try it. I'm also going to try drinking smoothies. I got protein shakes. Yeah, I got to get this back off. If you know of anything I can do, I'm going to be exercising, walking, Pilates, yoga, all of that stuff. I can't do all that heavy stuff, but I can do, the basics. I don't want to try to tear myself down. I want to work my way back up to where I was. I'm not comfortable. I'm not happy. I'm not sugarcoating this video. I just want you to know, do not stop taking those medications. You need to get back on the lowest dose until you can get that under control. You get your food cravings together. Do not come off of this medication because, like me, 204 pounds, 164. Well, I think that this would be a good series for me to keep up and, let you guys know, how has the weight been? Has it gone down? Has it gone up? I'll let you know. And I'll also keep you up to date with, like my doctor's appointments and all kind of things like that. I did think that, I'm like, maybe I've got fluid built up or whatever. So I went and seen a cardiologist, and she said, you could have sleep apnea and not know it. And sleep apnea causes weight gain around the perimeter of your waist or whatever. So now I've got to get a sleep study. Go figure. Of course, everything that comes along, you got to get a test. You got to try this. You got to do this. You got to do that. But yeah, I'm going to keep you guys informed on everything that's going on. And if you're having these same issues, leave a comment and let me know, because I don't want to feel like I'm in this alone. And any encouraging words would be so helpful. And if you at least made it to the end of this video, please leave a heart for me to know that you rock with your girl. Thank you for watching. Bye.